Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today I will be presenting my final project, which is Dialogue with Experts. And first and foremost, my name is Rabiatul Adawiyah BINTI RAPININ, and I am today's presenter. Let's move on. The first one are my questions. So I have 6 questions in total, ranging from their personal opinions and then open-ended questions. For example, advice they give to other teachers, and I also integrate extrinsic and intrinsic motivation as well as how they keep up with technological advancement nowadays. Okay, so these are my interviewees. The first interviewee is Madam Norazila, teaching at SK Lohan, and her experience is almost 10 years. She teach 10 to 12 years old. And my second interviewee is Madam Jumaini, teaching at SK Mahimbayan, experience almost 30 years, and then the same age group taught, which is 10 to 12. So, findings for question 1. The challenges that my first interviewee faced is first, wide range of abilities among students. First and foremost, we all know that students have different learning styles. Some may be visual, some may be audiolingual, and some may be kinesthetic. So she noted that some students can quickly catch what is being taught, but some students are still struggling even with basic and reading and writing. And the second one is family background. Ranao is still considered as an underdeveloped area, and most families are either lower or middle class. So not all students are exposed to English from a young age, and the interviewee mentioned how she have to be creative in order to create an effective lesson since the school has limited resources. For my second interviewee, she states that the challenges she primarily face are trying to keep up with technological advancements. She is an older generation of teacher, almost 30 years of teaching, and she finds it hard to learn and keep up with technology nowadays. And the second one is learning environment and limited resources. My second interviewee acknowledged that not all schools are the same. Her school is considered a rural school because it is located far from the town, and therefore it is much harder to teach students as the facilities and resources are limited. The second question asks about strategies they have used before. My first interviewee used differentiation in teaching. She would put students in different groups depending on their capabilities and level, and then design an activity that suits them. And she also incorporates kinesthetic and visual learning. For example, she uses short songs. And then the third one is provides extra support. Students who are still struggling, she will be right there guiding them if they need help. And my second interviewee, she uses a heart-to-heart approach, which is directly talking to the students, trying to understand their problems and stuff, and then help from there. And then she also uses simple but fun games. She finds it easier to teach using songs, for example, or short activities, writing activities especially for students because they prefer it that way. And then the third one is let students be creative. So she give her students independent to create their work however they want without her interfering, and it helps students be creative. And the next is for question 3, which is what issues and factors that hinder students from learning the English language. My first interviewee stated that lack of exposure outside of school, minimal support from home, students may have low confidence or fear of making mistakes, limited vocabulary, and lastly, limited school resources. My second interviewee stated that some students are not interested in learning English at all. Some students don't even care if they get good or bad grades in English because they think English is not important. And the second one is neglectful parenting among students' families. Now, this is a very serious issue because when the parents do not care, the students also will not care if they get good or bad grades, because they will not face the consequences of getting that such a getting that grade. And the fourth question, my first interviewee stated that for extrinsic motivation, she uses a reward system like giving stickers, points, or small prizes. And for intrinsic, she makes learning more meaningful and fun, and praise the efforts and progress consistently. For my second interviewee, she also uses reward system for extrinsic. For intrinsic, she again she loves using the heart-to-heart approach. For the fifth question, how they keep up with technological advancements nowadays, especially regarding students' needs in language learning. My first interviewee stated that she attends online courses, uses free digital resources, and brought her own device. And my second interviewee stated that she tries to reach out for to her younger colleagues for help and watch YouTube tutorials. And lastly is what advice would they give to other teachers who are struggling to teach students. And my first interviewee stated that they have to have patience and flexibility in teaching as students learn at different paces. She highlighted the value of using fun and lots of methods and building supportive relationship to boost confidence. And she also encouraged collaboration with other teachers for ideas and support. My second interviewee acknowledged that teaching is a very tough job, because teaching someone a new language while when they've only used one or two their whole life is very hard. So she is emphasized the need for patience and understanding and passion to stay motivated. Teachers should avoid rigid methods and instead keep lessons engaging to maintain students' interest. And that is all from me. Thank you.